Hello everybody, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, where we are still, despite being 24 turns into the game, we are still very much at the early stages here. Our expansion, our opening has been rather slow and meek, you might say, held up mainly by these vampire cretins over in Lamia. We've wanted, since turn 1, to rid our lands of this rather less good undead and have it all as our type of undead, which is much better. And then we've got our Devil's Backbone, we've got our province, and then we can expand properly and quickly. It's taken longer than we perhaps would have liked, mainly because of the fact that we can't recruit armies as quickly as maybe other races can, or we have more limits that we have to navigate around, and partly because they've plonked bloody 20 units in their capital along with the 9 garrison. But we have now been around long enough to see what these 20 units are, and we said there'd be crypt ghouls and zombies and stuff, but I didn't think it would be all crypt ghouls and zombies and stuff. That's quite positive, because I think on the battlefield, crypt ghouls and zombies and stuff don't match up too well to say what we're rocking with over here. So I think what we need to do, and the reason why we couldn't just go and lay siege to them and stuff with the public order issues that we were suffering from, but we've got rid of the beastmen, we've chased them away, that's all sorted now. So I think what we'll do is let's just bring Queen Khalida here. That's going to fix up the public order as much as it can. And what we'll do is we will recruit just the basic stuff here until we have a full army for King DJ, as someone has named him. That's a good idea. And we can't, because we're forced marching there. I don't know why I didn't just sneak into there and start recruiting, because I was thinking about bringing her back to Liberus, because I think that might help the public order out a little bit more. In fact, I think it will, because we really do have to wait a couple of turns now for the public order to sort itself out. Then we can go and we can march on Lamia without worrying about rebellions that may happen over in our lands. The other option that I was going to talk about, but even as I introduce the video now, I think sort of this is the better plan. But what I would have also said is let's keep one army here, just keeping an eye on these vampires. You know, keeping the raiding up, because that was a really good way that we've been generating money, whilst the other person goes south and... well then. Changed his stance to ambush, has he? But he's out. This is an interesting development, but yes, so my other plan would have been to have someone sort of patrol this border here as a sort of police, and then have our other army go off to new lands and earn us lots of money and conquer us loads of areas. I think certainly we're going to be looking to expand south next, but still, that army's moved out, has it? Interesting. And there's a Lizardman agent on our border here. I'd say that's also interesting. I'd say it's all quite interesting right now. What might this fella be planning? The Last Defenders. These are the Last Defenders. That's Krokgar, isn't it? And I'm not even sure who this lot are, but some form of Lizardman there. Right, okay, let's recruit. We don't really have that many options here, but that's all good. So we're recruiting. Public order massively fixing itself up there, which is exactly what we want to see. Liberus in itself in 2 turns is going to upgrade. We can keep our money now, and even without the raiding, we're earning reasonable money considering that we don't need to pay for units. So this is all looking quite good. Do we want to spend half our money right now, and it will allow us to recruit carrion? Yes, I think that would be a good idea. I didn't know that that was going to allow us to recruit carrion. That's very good. That's very, very good. We'll certainly be looking to get some carrion in the army. How many... oh, it unlocks the recruitment of carrion, but it only gives us +1 capacity. So I think what we'll do is we'll put it in King DJ's army. But for now, we've got some research to do, and I think we could take hero capacity of Tomb Princes. That would be a really good one. Or we could take 15 turns to get another army capacity. Let's take this first. Tomb Princes are just good, solid fighters. You know what? We don't even need to recruit someone else now if we're going to have a Tomb Prince. Oh, we'll worry about it. We can always delete skeletons. It's not going to kill us. It's not like they're costing any money, is it? And I'm not sure why the encyclopedia opened there, but it's good, man. It looks like we have more of a purpose about ourselves now. We have proper direction. I'm not worried, but intrigued what this fella's doing. But we're going to be getting a Tomb Prince in next turn. We'll summon him in Marak, and we'll put him in King DJ's army. I think... Tomb Prince is a fighty guy. We could certainly... Oh, come on. If he's not going to go into ambush, we're going to we've got to attack him now, haven't we? We've got to attack him now. Okay, well, we don't even need to wait for those carrying. This is good. This is going to speed us up a little bit. So, yes, so take Lamia. Enjoy the fact that we will finally have a proper province about us, and then have a look at some of these lizard men, and then we probably want to go as quickly as we can for this Book of Nagash in the Lost Plateau, and that's probably going to mean poor old Queek's going to be on our warpath as well, but still, very good. Okay, so we're 19 of 20 there. The carrion, how long are the carrion going to take? Oh, 2 turns. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we'll take our Tomb Prints up here then, and they are free, are they not? Yes, they are. Okay, so speed... and the Strider attribute, I'm not sure what that does. I think a few of the Wood Elves have Strider. Oh, it tells us there, speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored. Okay, Master of Ceremony or Chariot Master. Hey man, eventually we could put Prince Intis into a chariot. I like the idea of that. Let's take a Chariot Master. We'll just have him on foot in King DJ's army for now, but I dare say... Where is he? Oh, are we full here? No, we're not. Oh, we have to wait a turn. Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll wait a turn there, and then we've got our 20 of 20 here, and how could we not? It's an army of ghouls, man. It's just an army of ghouls. The ghouls are better than our skeletons, but we've got chariots here, we've got spectral skulkers here, we've got archers here, we've got bloody Queen Khalida herself, we've got a prince. How could we not take this opportunity? And now we can just march on Lamia and just go for it. It's not going to be an easy one, but, man, This is an important battle for the future of Liberas. And I think we should have quite a good one here. Those zombies I don't really think we need to worry about. Let's not forget we're going to have our Ushabti that we can summon when a certain amount of our units have been killed. I think we need to lose 500, but that's not bad when you've got expendable skeletons. So I think our plan is, let's try and get our skeletons in a fight with the ghouls. They may lose that, but they'll certainly hold them up long enough for our archers to pick off a load of them, our chariots and our snake people to come around and get into great positions. Queen Khalida, I would like to try and match up with Count Airwald, and then she can just fill in where she wants. And then of course we've got our priest supporting the line where we can. Okay, this is looking quite wide. We're certainly going to take a gamble here. I think anything we roll is going to be better than 7. Oh, how about 6? There we go. Right then. Right, let's take our chariots. One of them already leveled up. That's very, very good to see. We'll have them round here. I think really just a big line with archers behind. We've got no... there's not really much to worry about. And by that I mean there's no cavalry that we want to try and counter with our spearmen. It really is just going to be skeletons versus different forms of skeletons here, or zombies in their cases. So I like our setup here. We'll just take this unit of skeleton warriors behind. We'll keep these 2 behind because we might as well. In fact, we'll put these skeletons just this side. Lovely. We'll keep these guys behind, and then we'll take our archers. Oh, battle group them. I don't think we've battle grouped anyone yet. Well, we'll have a battle group of here, and we'll just have our archers behind like that. That'll do us, man. Are they going to come to us, or should we go to them? We are the aggressors, but it looks like they're going for it here. Okay, now these guys are ranged. I'd love it if they could take out those fell bats. I don't think they're going to make it though, so that's fine. That's good. Can we get a spell going off right now? Let's just slow the game down a little bit while we work out what's going on. So we've got this Enabling Foe. I'd really like to get that going. And then we've got Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma, which I think certainly is going to be a fellbat type thing. And now we've got our chariots around here. There's some crypt ghouls there that look like they're on their own. I think we'll go for them straight away. And why not sit around for a bit, man? If we can get those fellbats dealt with quickly, and we will do with a couple of those. Oh, let's just... I do dislike greatly when archers are on skirmish mode, so let's take them all off skirmish mode now. Okay, lovely. So if those fellbats, with the spells and with the arrows, if they can be sort of melting by the time they get to our front line, then I'm going to be pleased as punch. And we'll see what's going on over here. These guys probably want to be on skirmish mode as well. They don't get the choice. Okay, this is good. This is good. That's some melting bats there, lads. Okay, excellent work. Right, Queen Khalida, we wanted you trying to match up with Ehwad there, or however we say his name. That's a very good opening. Okay, really, really, really nicely done, lads. Really nicely done. How are our chariots doing? Oh, they've done splendidly. Let's get them out of there. We don't want them getting caught up too much. And now I think it might be told. God, lads, watch your six. Watch your six, fellas. I think melee mode now is going to be a bit of a necessary thing. And let's get fighting, shall we? Or do we want to keep our line as it is? Okay, I think, first of all, let's just get our archers back into a nice formation. And we'll see if we can get another spell going down on just anyone. Well cast, my man. Now get behind the line. Queen Khalida. Count Ewad's a little bit across, but we'll certainly see if we can get you involved. Now let's close in. Let's close in the line here. This is good. In fact, we'll get these guys going there. Okay, let's go. We have the numbers advantage here, I think. In fact, I'm very sure we have the numbers advantage here. That's good work. That's good work, lads. Okay, Count Ewad seems to be taking on some of our stronger infantry and those Nehekran swordsmen. But still, ooh, our chariots have been caught up a little bit. That's not really how we like them. We've got to really micromanage the chariots, I think, in the future. Really got to micromanage the chariots. Right, if Queen Khalida, because she is very quick, she's probably, certainly from what I've seen in the game, I'd call her the quickest on-foot unit that I've played with. And we seem to be in a good spot here. If we can keep our archers sort of concentrating on that block there, so we're minimising hits to our own guys. That's very good. And then Queen Khalida, this is a great ability that we didn't use in the first battle. Basically, she becomes a bomb, but that bomb doesn't hurt her own people, and it gives all sort of poison effects to the enemy. Really strong stuff. Okay, over here we seem to be doing well. It's just these chariots, man. It's just these chariots. You know what? We're going to get them out of there. We're going to get them out of there. Oh, man, these guys as well. Bloody hell. We've really got to be careful with these chariots. These Spectral Stalkers, though, bloody holding their own. I mean, look at the size of them. They look awesome, but they're really holding their own against two units there. Khalida, are we in combat with their general? It looks like we are. It looks like we're actually doing fantastically well here. We've got this spell that I'd love if we can just maybe, I think we can maybe sneak one off there. Love to see that work. Try and minimise hits to our own guys. That's very good. Now, where are we losing? Nowhere. Those chariots. Yeah, with I think we did the right. I think we had the right idea there, getting rid of the chariots. They're an impact thing. Right, let's get our Leech Priest heading down there. Queen Khalida, you need to concentrate all your might on this general. I think once he's gone, we win, I feel. In fact, let's keep our Leech Priest back. Let's keep our Leech Priest back. That's a bit silly what we were going to do with him there. Let's get this going down on their lord. Right, okay. Our best unit of infantry and Queen Khalida, who's bloody great, getting in together. We'll get Skeleton Spearmen hopefully in a minute, holding them up. And we do have more units coming here. But if we can get some archers on them, and we'll micromanage it a little bit here, then I think that will be good enough. What we'll do is we'll create another battle line with these guys, with our Leech Priest straight in behind like that. And then this slot, if they can just... oh, bloody hell. No. That's it. You keep going there. Almost a misclick. In fact, we need some help on this level of combat here, don't we? Go on, lads. Get in and help your brothers out. These Spectral Stalkers, bloody great. And they're not Spectral Stalkers. They're the Stalkers are doing brilliantly. Very well done. Okay, right. Archer line in position. Secondary spear wall in position. We'll just keep these guys in as well. The enemy lord is wounded. Tremendous work. Everyone else pile in there. That are some melting ghouls right there. Melting all over the shop. What a good win. What a good win. Things we've learned. Need to be more careful with the chariots. You can't just send them off to charge and then concentrate on something else. They're really something I think we're going to have to keep. Oh, I think we actually lost one of the units there. Luckily, we can rebuild them instantly, but that's a bit of a worry. I think what we need to do is keep them back and really use them as a reserve type unit. You know, wait until the combat's happening and the battle's in full flow and then bring the chariots in, instead of trying to see a weakness and exploit it. Because if they get bogged down, which they're always going to do in that sort of situation, they can't really hold themselves. It's not like cavalry. Okay, right, well, we'll take another 800 quid there. Endless March, and back he goes. Very nice, with his tail between his legs. And if we can re-recruit those chariots, which we can, I will with much happiness. Super stuff and an upgrade for Queen Khalida there. Really good. Man, this sort of stuff, charge bonus plus 10. We haven't even made her a better warrior yet. We keep concentrating on her army, which is, of course, a clever thing to do, but that's very good. Okay, right, and now I think there's only one thing King DJ wants to do, and that is march on Lamia, because he will take it with ease. He will take it with... Oh, bloody hell, we left the Tomb Prince behind, didn't we? Well, still, he'll take it with ease, Tomb Prince or not, now that we've won that great victory there. Really, really good stuff. And now I think... Oh, do we get a Necrotet for 2,500 quid? I want to save a little bit of money so that we can... build some cool stuff in Lamia when we take it. So we're not going to go for any of this sort of stuff right now. What we need to do is have a quick choose of what dynasty we're going to unlock the wisdom of next. Nehekran Horseman. Horseman's what we're lacking right now. So I think certainly, and yeah, definitely that would be something that we're going to want to look to build quickly in Lamia. So maybe getting the wisdom of the second dynasty is a good idea. What do we got here? Carrion. Well, we've already got Carrion. Spectral Stalkers as well. We like those units, so the third dynasty might be a good idea. What special hero is that going to? That's going to get us Kutep, who's a fighter. I think Rakash is more of a diplomacy type guy, and then we've got this guy. Hero, Titans, and Tomb Guard. Let's go for the third dynasty. There we go. Let's not spend too long deciding. Let's get cracking, guys. We've got a province to secure next turn. Great win. Ill-advised move by Count Ewald, but great win by Khalida. She means business. Now, is this guy just exploring, or is there something more sinister about him? I've got a Leech Priest. He did quite well in that battle. I didn't look at how many kills he made, but definitely he did a good job. Really, really, really keen to use him again. And I know I moaned about, we got a Shadows Leech Priest, not any of the other schools of magic, all of which I wanted more. But I'm happy with what's going on right now. You know, Shadows or not, he's still a great addition, and we're gonna get a priest, we're gonna get a prince now anyway, which is what we were deciding to do, and a Necrotet soon enough. But as I said, I want to try and save as much money as possible for when we take this. Okay, so let's get our prince here. Oh, I want to build this as well. Okay, right, let's upgrade this, because then we're definitely gonna have enough room, right? And we could get spices there. That is something that we're going to want for our mortuary cult, so any opportunity we get for this is good. I know I said I was going to save my money, but I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's just march over here for now. Make sure he can't do a very quick raise dead and then come back with another 20 units. Meanwhile, King, what's his name? DJ. King DJ is going to go and take the city for us. Lovely. Lovely stuff, man. Really, really, really good. So, once we've got the Devil's Backbone, our province secured, we need to find out where it can be attacked by. Obviously, it's quite open from the south. Only opened slightly from the left here. That's this panel where we think there's Skaven. In fact, we know there's Skaven. For sure we know there's Skaven, because we've seen Orc cities mysteriously turn into ruins. Which doesn't just happen. And then that this little area up here, we need to see if that's accessible or not. If it isn't, then we've probably got one of the most easily defended capital provinces in the game, which would be fantastic. If it is, we need to send an army up there and find out where it leads. Right, okay, another upgrade for our Leech Priest. Very happy. Okay, so we like this spell. We like all these spells so far. Should we make them a bit better? So next level means we can overcast it. Cooldowns better, costs less. Same sort of idea for this, isn't it? Cool down a little bit better. I mean, this is a better spell. Let's go for it. Let's go for the big stuff. Okay, this I imagine will be an auto, or he'll just run away and then we'll auto it. There we go. Yeah, nice and easy. Lovely. Hey, man, chipping in with 33 kills there. Let's not complain. 400 quid there. Lovely stuff. And now, as we said, King DJ can just sort of walk and hopefully take the city with ease. He might still need to build a few things for a turn, but that's fine, man. That's absolutely fine, man. So we're going to have a few grand ready to spend in Lamia straight away. In the meantime, we've got our other two smaller cities in the province already maxed up, so all the growth that we're going to generate can go straight to Lamia, which is fantastic. Meanwhile, our armies get ready for some big movements. Don't trust what this guy was doing. I think we're going to have to come down and pay a visit to the Doomglade ourselves. And all while I think Yes, head south. Maybe even let's be diplomatic with the Skaven for now. Never a good idea, but...
You dare approach me?
I'm not sure he's thought that one through. What on earth would persuade us to give up on this war now that we've basically won it? Anyway, so yes, I think heading south will be the next job, but, well, as long as we can, you know, work out the Granite Massif here. I mean, we don't really want to go into these mountains. We want to take this city for the sake of it being one of the places where there's a Book of Nagash, but beyond that, I think south is going to be better for us. We've got a good climate there, and we're suited to the jungle as well. That's Khalida's, one of her special abilities is that we're suited to the jungle, which normal Tomb Kings wouldn't be. So we might as well go and make use of it and take that jungle for ourselves. Right. Okay. I think we're still going to be waiting a little bit here. So does Queen Khalida... We don't really need both of them now, do we? But we might as well use both of them. Let's go. That'll be nice and easy. Lovely stuff. Okay, good stuff. We lost a unit of skeletons. Oh, well, they're there to be lost. Brilliant. And here's our city, so we can sack it for a ton of money, or we can gain some jars.
Take it for me.
I mean, we do not share affinity with the vampires, so all their buildings that we would be saving by not sacking it would be useless, but I would like the jars. 100 jars is a good amount to have. This would give us 120. We've got 90 right now. But I'd also love 6k. Let's occupy it and see what we can use. And we get our jars. Oh, we've actually got 140 jars now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, right. Well, there we go, lads. Right, unlock the Incarnation of Khazar. Oh, you wouldn't tell me if that's the... Oh, it's Tahoth we want. We need 5 grand for it. See, we could have got a Casket of Souls if we'd just done that one. Oh, well, we're not far away from it now. Right, Lamia. Oh, we have actually got some good stuff here. I take it all back. Oh, blimey. Okay, yeah, we're going to want to sort of redesign these armies now. Fantastic. Okay, so... Oh, bloody hell, right. Let's have a look at what we can build here. These buildings are what we couldn't build elsewhere. So we've got Hero Titans, Ushabti. I'm trying to suppress some hiccups as I say this. War Sphinxes, Necro Sphinxes. We're all a little bit away from this right now. Lamia is still quite small, so what can we build in Lamia? I think certainly that. Let's just be safe and boring for the minute there. Will be a good one. Right, King DJ, good work so far, my man. Let's continue making you a good fighter.
Focus.
My utter bay, Queen Khalida. Now, a hell of a good archer division. Now, we need to work out what we can actually recruit, man. So, we've got 4 Nekekra warriors. We've got 8 archers. I'd like to take another 2 in her army, seeing as we've got the buffs for them. Let's just try and bring these guys down. We certainly do not need that many spearmen in her army. Right. Oh, and here we've got some horsemen as well, and 2 units of carrion. I mean, this is good because we can just delete these guys and we can just summon them for another army. They won't be offended. Their souls will just go and chill in the afterlife again, and we'll call them back into King DJ's army. I think King DJ's army is going to be more chariot-y because we've got that Tomb Prince in it. Queen Khalida's army is going to be more sort of stand and shoot. So that's why we're going to give her another 2, or you know what? Even, yeah, let's take 7 total. No, let's take 6 total units of archers. I'd like to take... So if this army is going to generally be a sort of stand and shoot type job, we're going to want to add a Casket of Souls here eventually, Screaming Skull catapults eventually, but we are going to want something that can run round and hit in the back, so I'm thinking the Skeleton Horsemen can go here, and then for the time being we'll just take 2 of those. Okay, good. Now, in King DJ's army, bloody hell, we don't need all of these. This is going to be a much faster army for now. So, in fact, you know what? We're just going to delete them all. None of them have any ranks anyway, so let's not worry, and then we'll just rebuild. Lovely. Okay, right, so we've got chariot archers here. We'll take chariots here. We'll take carrion here. Certainly take 2 of these. Certainly take 2 of these. I know we just deleted these guys, but screw it. That'll do us. That puts us at 15. Take these guys as well. Lovely. Man, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay, so what else have we got here? So this is where stuff gets cool. These are our Stalkers there, and Necro Horseman, man, it's going to look good. It's going to look very good. Okay, so I think this gives us a Screaming Skull Catapult. No, that's Tomb Guard. This level 3 gives us a... No, this level 3 gives us a Screaming Skull Catapult, which we're actually almost able to do. We just need the money to do it. And it's going to allow us to only have the one, though. Still, these armies are looking pretty cool right now. We've got a commandment, which I think right now probably wants to go towards growth. That's a good bit of growth that we're going to get there. And we're sorting out the public order. It's all looking bloody nice right now. It's looking bloody nice. Okay, so when our armies are fit and ready, someone's going to have a look and see if this is somewhere we need to worry about. And we were talking about Skaven, weren't we? I think someone needs to head down to Marat quite quickly. Where is this guy going? Queek. Where are you going? Skaven are surprisingly good at fighting. They are surprisingly good at fighting. Definitely a stand and shoot tactic, I think, wants to be employed against the Skaven. I think if we run at them, we get beaten. If it's just two armies charging at each other, we're going to have to be a little bit smarter when we fight the Skaven. But still, what do they want, man? What are they looking for? Deleting all the armies there might have not been a great idea, but Khalid is going to be ready in a turn anyway, so that's fine. I don't think Queek head tell. He doesn't like us very much, but we're improving. And he's at war with Turquoise, so that's going to be where he's headed then. That's fine then. He's coming down here. That's okay. We can allow that. We can allow that one. Brilliant. And we got some more upgrades. Our Leech Priest doing very nicely. I'd just like to max out these spells, to be honest. And then King DJ. No, it's our Tomb Prince. We want to get him mounted in a chariot as quickly as we can. That's going to be rank 14. Let's just make him a fighter then for his first 13 ranks. Okay, and we've got some time to wait. So yeah, this army's very quick. It's got a little bit of a fighting core, but for the most part, it's quick. So the fighting core holds them up and then bang, 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 bang around with chariots and skeleton horsemen and stuff there. So that's good. I like how both of these armies are shaping up right now. And in 14 turns, we can have a third. But Queen Khalida, we need to march off now. She'll be ready to go now. Yeah, he's going where we thought he was going to go. That's fine. He can, well, I'll tell you what. If he's defeated on this little campaigner here, we might as well just go and help ourselves to his lands. You know, we'll have to, because we sort of want these lands as well. We're not here to make friends with Skaven, man. We're here to conquer the world and do whatever else we need to do for a long victory win. Right, okay. I'm going to say that is not... Oh, it is. We can get through there. It's not very nice terrain, but you can make it. And that brings us out, well, of the Badlands. This is Badlands, isn't it? So you can get through there. Okay, well, anyone that does try and get through there is going to be so attritioned by the time they do it that it's going to be a weak army by the time they get there. Although... Dwarves and goblins can use the underway, so we do want to keep an eye on that. Anyway, let's get Khalida back down south and see what we want to build here. Probably these are things that want to go up everywhere. I want to save our money a little bit. I want to do a right. I want to save up for 5 grand so we can get a Casket of Souls in our army right now, because that would be tremendous if we were able to do that. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this unit of skeleton. No, there's no point getting rid of that unit of skeleton warriors now. It's not like we're going to be saving any upkeep to get 5 grand quicker, is it? But I do want a Casket of Souls, and I want it now, man. This is good, man. I feel like we're going to be making a lot of quick progress now. The last defenders, I think we need to open up some diplomatic channels. Here's going to be the rule: if you want to trade with us, we'll be your friend. If you don't, we'll be your enemy. I think that's a good thing to go by. So let's open up diplomatic trades. Karak-Azul. Well, anyone that can be a trading partner. It's actually only 2 people right now. Karak-Azul being one of them, and they'd be very happy for a trade agreement. In fact, they might even pay us for it.
All right.
Hey, that was something. Right, will Clan Moors be as agreeable?
I do not care about
Not really. We might have to pay them. It's not going to be worth anything anyway. Okay, well, we'll be friends with the dwarves and enemies with the Skaven then. There we go. Okay, so we, at this rate, are 3 turns from a Casket of Souls. I'm bloody excited about that. Does that give us more carrying? It does. These give us a lot more carrying, but still, we're saving up for a Casket of Souls first, and then I feel like we can go and take on pretty much anyone with Queen Khalida's army. Well, he's doing it. Clan Moors is going for it here, and the Doomglade here. And that is it. It's only these 2 in the Crater of the Waking Dead. That'd be another nice province to hold. Let's have a look. The Last Defenders. We have a non-aggression pact with them, and we're already trading with them. We're actually trading with both of these guys to our south. So that's good in the sense that it means that we don't really need to worry about invasion. He has 4 settlements, similar strength to us. At war with the Karak Zorn. Is that not the Karak Zorn? I think the Skaven should be our next combat. I think Casket of Souls, if they work in the same way that they work with the tabletop game, Casket of Souls rips Skaven to shreds, because Casket of Souls attacks the unit's leadership rather than its armor or its wounds. Skaven generally have pretty poor leadership, so you tend to get a lot of kills from a Casket of Souls on a Skaven, so maybe that would be where we want to go. And if they take this province capital on the way, then that would be all the better. Maybe we'll sack these settlements, maybe we'll take them. It's not a good climate for us. Public order -1, more expensive costs, more expensive build times, worse income. But still, I guess having it set up, you know, we can just put barracks there and it increases our capacities for certain things. So definitely I think that would be the way to go. But let's wait until both of our armies are ready first. We've got a couple of turns. And while we're having a look at these couple of turns, and we still need to wait for our casket to come in, let's have a look at the Mortuary Cult. Don't really want to spend that much money, but we can unlock the Flock of the Jaff. We can, man, 800 canopic jars. This is just showing us how expensive some of these things really are. Weapons, we can get a couple of weapons bonuses versus large. I'd like to have a good weapon with our Tomb Prince. If there's anything that increases his charge, then that would be a good thing. I'm not seeing charge, although that looks very good. Man, some of these are awesome. Wow, look at some of these. Armor? There's going to be some good armor as well, isn't there? Enchanted items. Crikey. Okay, let's continue to save our canopic jars right now. 160. We're getting there, but it's still not an incredible amount. And then over here, King, this guy with an upgrade there. Is Khalida upgrading as well? Not quite, but she's level 8 already, so that's pretty good. Okay. So, yes, we'll replace the Casket of Souls in this army, or, sorry, we'll bring the Casket of Souls in this army, replacing them with, that's a big Lithman army right there, replacing it with a, we'll get rid of a unit of skeleton swordsmen and put a Casket of Souls in. I don't know why I had so much trouble trying to explain what my plan was there, but that's what we're going to do. And then we'll get a Conquerant. We'll go straight for that Book of Nagash. I think a brutal business that's going to give us something pretty darn good, if you ask me. And we're only 2 turns here to wait. Well, we might as well fill that in with, I'm not sure what else. I think we're good there, actually, right now. So we might as well just fill them up. We don't have any spearmen in this army except these 2 units that we're getting in there. Do we want to just take another 2 for now? There we go. Lovely. Absolutely. Ooh, we can upgrade their note. Want a Casket of Souls. Thanks very much. We'll look to upgrade that next time, but as soon as we get a Casket of Souls going, Queen Khalida is going on the march, man. And, well, Clan Moors is our only neighbour that doesn't wish to trade with us, so it's Clan Moors that will feel our wrath. It's like Krokgar has similar intentions here. Should we go together, Krokgar? Might be a nice outing. We'll be ready this turn if you want to just chill there for a couple of weeks while we get this casket on some form of transportation. Lovely. Right. Let's perform our rite. That is 1 Casket of Souls ready to go. And we know where it's going. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's a this type, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Casket of Souls, man. Does anything else have missile damage of 860? Not sure. And they're poisoned as well, thanks to Queen Khalida. Right, now we can think about what we're going to do here. We've got that already. We've not really got a hell of a lot of money right now. What is this going to do? It's going to generate some income. Not a bad amount of income. And movement range increase. This is going to be growth. That's also growth. That's public order, isn't it? That's public order and carrion. This is going to be just be the growth here. Man, I think probably growth is what we want to concentrate on. Right now it's 89, 7, yeah, a long way. A long way before we've got a level 5 necropolis in Lamia. So definitely I think a growth building here will be what we do. We can afford one next turn, which is good. And, well, should we get marching?